Hey, Daddy,
What's up?
what are we gonna do today?
Today, we're gonna change the world.
Okay, let's do it.
Come on.
Who am I? What am I? How do I serve? Connection to connection is a part of you and I. Open up your eyes, disassociate the lies. And if waking was a process, then I say I am. And I'm loving the process every day I am. Today we gonna change the world.
That's right.
I love that song.
It's a great song.
It really is, guys. It really is.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. And
Hey, Ja, guess what?
Today we gonna change the world.
I just got a notification that you're live on YouTube, man.
I am live on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok. For everybody out there, go to Ja_bless_I at YouTube, and you can see me, Cammy Bell, and JG. Today, we are going to change the world one story at a time. So, if you're watching this, you're just tuning in, what I want you to do is come and show us or call us. I'm having issues here, man, because this banner ain't coming across.
It started coming across and then it went away.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I saw
It like dipped down.
There it is.
Oh, right down there, guys. You can find the telephone number to join the live. If you have a story that you have overcome or a life difficulty that you have overcome, give us a call. Cammy Bell, who are you and why are you here?
I'm Cammy Bell. I am here because I love hanging out with you guys. I just have some cool stories with some cool peeps. So looking forward to it.
Cool stories with cool peeps. You know what? I'm looking forward to it too, Cammy Bell. And thank you so much for being here tonight.
You're a wonderful person.
JG, who are you and what in the world are you doing here?
Hey, guys, I'm Jukebox Ginger, or JG as Ja calls me. I'm here because I got a random notification saying, hey, join my show. And voila, here I am.
Here you are. Well, thank you so much for being here, JG. And real quick, before I put my big face on the screen, will you tell me a little bit about JG's network? Because you invited me to become part of it, and I am loving the ride, man. So tell us what JG's Lounge is all about.
JG's Lounge is all about giving a space for people just like you, Ja and Cammy. It's giving a platform for people to be heard and for people to just come enjoy content. You know, we have a variety of shows. Anything that you can think of that you're into, we probably have it. If we don't, let me know and we'll make it happen because, you know, we want you to be a part of the network. We want you to come hang out with us no matter what time of day it is and just have a good time.
Well, would it be possible if they didn't find the type of show that they wanted and they had an idea to create their own? Would it be possible to join the network?
100%. You just got to reach out. Just reach out to me. Just hit me up on any of my socials or you know, email me at jukeboxginger88@gmail.com. Most likely just
wait, hold on. For the people that are a little slow out there, get your pen out, type it down, whatever, put it in your phone, record this. Tell them again, JG.
jukeboxginger88@gmail.com.
All right. So before we get into any of our talk, any of our stories, I want to, well, actually, I'm going to wait till somebody comes in. If you're out on TikTok and you want to join the show, you have a story that you want to talk about, the phone number is, wait, what's the phone number? 707-836-3553. Once again, 707-836-3553. That's where you can reach us at Just Speak Up and join our live.
You should put that in the like description of the TikTok live so when people jump on there, it's in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can change the description of your live. So when people pop on, it tells them, it prompts them.
change the description of my life.
You know, like where you normally would put mass follow, not across the top of your screen,
Oh,
but like
Yeah.
the little like blurb at the very beginning.
Yeah.
dude, should I just put the phone number in the sticker on my
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and see what happens?
Do it.
Okay, so
To do
the
what?
let's actually start with an obstacle or a life issue that one of you guys have dealt with, than how you've overcome.
I can actually tell you that I went to culinary school, and I invested a few years of my life into it, and was really wanting to dive into it. And then I got the opportunity to take a scholarship or jump as a sous chef right into the field. And it was tough because I had like a grant to go to another city and do a 4-year college, or I got a really well paid job opportunity and jumped right into the field. And it was really difficult for me. But in the culinary field, it's one of those things where your experience kind of oversees your college education of it. So I just jumped right into it, but it was a really tough decision for me because I really wanted to go to a 4-year school, but the job offer that I had was like prime. So I ended up just going for the job.
Well, that just sounds like poor life decisions. That doesn't sound like a life obstacle that you've
Not really,
overcome.
because I'm not even in that field anymore.
Oh, really?
I mean,
That sounds
kind
like
of, I guess.
great life decision then.
I mean, I'd still be in the field if the job I got now didn't happen.
How about you,
So
Cammy Bell?
was
Oh,
it
wait, actually,
kind of something that it's not a regret, is it?
Oh, not at all. If I didn't have children, I would still be a restaurant manager for sure. But I was working, 120-hour weeks.
120-hour week.
Easily. I mean, I was working 16, 18, 20-hour shifts sometimes.
So the mask or really tripping right now. Cammy.
What's
That's
that?
what Ernest says. Ernest is over here in the YouTube live, and he is talking about your mask, Cammy. So
Oh, yes, Ernest, it's the mask.
it's weird calling him Ernest because we know him as Big Scoob over there on
Big
TikTok.
Scoob.
Oh, is that Scooby?
Oh, you can't hear the guess. Okay, so one of the issues we have here is that. Okay.
Did you get a call?
On TikTok. Cammy
Yeah,
Bell,
it's because all you can hear is you talking.
Oh,
What's the live
Sorry,
on YouTube? Gamma says.
so TikTok, Gamma, can you let me know? I'm gonna put my speakers different.
Oh, it's Gamma.
So I had my headphones in, so the TikTok couldn't hear you. So the last time we were on TikTok, you guys were speaking out loud on the computer, so they could hear you
Right.
on TikTok as well,
That makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
So,
So now I got you.
they can or cannot hear us right now.
Right now they can. So
Hi,
I'm good. Getting this down, guys. This is our 4th episode. Things are rolling. I'm feeling
Right.
good about it, and we're gonna get people to just speak up. People on TikTok can now hear our live. So, Cammy Bell, I know that you don't have any personal stories to share, but what is like one of the tough situations that you know of that people are going through right now, and how could they overcome it?
I think that a lot of people are suffering from loneliness. I think that that's one of the things that brings us all online. There's something missing, and so I think that everyone chooses how to feel that, and people have different outlets or different ways of integrating and connecting with other people. And it's a lot different than it was, maybe even 5-10 years ago, where Now you can do it from your home. You don't necessarily have to leave, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But yeah, loneliness, I guess, is something that
Yeah,
that is happening right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot
I
of
could I could kind of agree with that, and I don't know
too.
that I'm necessarily lonely, but rather looking for like-minded people out there
hmm
that really want to, make a difference or help other people change their life because uh, although I've always had a good life, I made some silly decisions that, you know, prevented me from truly enjoying what life can be. So when I did find it, I didn't have nobody to talk to about it because the people around me aren't interested. I mean, they're nice and all, and honestly, they probably even care, but they just don't get it, you
Right.
know. But I don't even know who would get it. Who would get it? JG, tell
I
me.
I agree. I mean, I talk to people at work about my social media stuff and the podcast, and some people listen to podcasts, but not everybody does. And some people don't really feel the need for social media, but I don't like going out. I don't want to go out and socialize with people. I'd rather come home. So doing this, I
I'm
mean,
with
I,
you
I
there,
like
dude.
this. Like this is me getting out, and I love it.
So this is amazing because before we know it, we're gonna have sponsors, we're gonna have deals, we're gonna be, getting the show out there to the people that we want to, and we're gonna be able to do it from the comfort of our home.
Right.
So whatever your dream is, guys, figure it out. You could do it. I personally want to use my voice. I want to just speak up. I want to quit that dead end job and change the world. Although
Eh,
I don't know if I want to call my job a dead end job because I like my job.
right.
I actually like my job. So, okay, for you guys out in TikTok, if you want to share a story of a life challenge and how you overcome that challenge, you can call 707-836-3553. JG, would you mind typing that in the TikTok live
I
comments for
can.
me?
Yes. All right.
That'd be great.
7 what was it? 707-836
3553. Guys,
3553.
if you
Call
want to
in.
join the show, call that number. We'll get you
Set.
live here on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
I give it 30 seconds. Somebody's going to call in.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see, huh? We will see.
But then they have to
So,
get out of TikTok.
a life challenge that I have overcome. Wow, have I overcome some challenges in life?
Yeah. I'm
Um,
curious what you're willing to share.
dude, I'm willing to share it all, dude. If somebody digs deep enough with the right questions, they're gonna get some good stuff out of me. Because
You mean
I
like these questions?
Uh, we're definitely going to get to one of those. Okay.
What's that?
So I would say there's a life challenge that I still have not overcome. So should I share that or okay, let's do the one that I have overcome. I have found a way to unlearn what society.
Someone's calling in.
Oh my goodness gracious. Right when I was going to start my story. Let's see who
They're
this
gonna.
is.
All right.
Can you hear it?
Yes. But you got to pull it up for other people to hear it.
You got to pull it into the.
Oh. Maybe we should screen them. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I can. So,
Yes.
thank you for calling in to the show. You are our first caller. If I had a whole bunch of confetti and boom bop booms, that would be happening right now. Okay. Hold on a second before I mess this up. Okay. She said, "Awesome. I'm glad I'm your first caller." So, first
Hello,
caller, do
Lisa.
you want what?
I didn't know if she could hear us.
I didn't say anything. What? Now, how do you want to do this?
Okay, so first of all, if you would like to share your name, that would be great.
Oh yeah, my name's Lisa.
Lisa. Oh, did she already say that?
Yeah, when she
Hi,
called.
Lisa.
Yeah, my name's Lisa.
Oh, because you listened to the recording.
Yeah, I was on watching your TikTok or whatever, and then you gave the number, and so I just called.
Okay, cool. So hopefully you have a somewhat brief story about a life
It
challenge and how
oh,
you've overcome that challenge.
yeah, I am overcoming it. I have a son who was born with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and I also have a daughter who is autistic, and I have a teenager. So, and I'm a single mom,
Oh wow.
and their dad is a drug addict who's dying of cancer, and and it just it just seems to get worse and worse if I keep telling you. But overcoming is it's an understatement. It takes it. Everyone always tells me, like, I don't know how you can do it. You're such a strong person, and it's like, if I hear someone tell me I have to be strong again, I'm gonna freak out. But
So how
Over-
do you do it?
I don't know. By the grace of God, I guess.
Amen, sister.
By
That's-
having a positive attitude, even when you want to be like a raging lunatic, because the challenges are every day. Like I'm my son's body. Like my son can't move, he can't do it. But my son's in a really bad space. Like he got a bad body. But even him, he laughs and he jokes and you know what I mean? Like that's like.
Yeah, so
Death?
what's your favorite thing about your son?
Oh my gosh, that he's funny, that we can sit there
His
and
humor?
be just like authentic. We're authentic with each other. Death is a conversation that we have in our house all the time. Like,
DEATH?
yeah. And like, that sounds morbid or that's like, but you know what? Talking about it, because it is going to happen. But if we just talk about his wishes or, like he says things like, oh, when we have my funeral, I want to go out like a Viking. Or
Wait,
maybe
hold
he could
on. Like a Viking? That sounds cool.
Yeah,
That does sound
like
pretty
he wants
sweet.
to be put in a boat.
does it
and
have-
caught on fire?
No
and
way!
That's what he wants.
That's what I want. I want to
That's
be on
a pretty
raft.
badass way.
That is awesome.
Hold
yeah,
on.
or he said like, put me in a firework and shoot me up in the sky.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. I want to hear about the girl now. What's your favorite thing about the girl?
Oh, Anna.
Yeah.
Anna is okay. Oh, sorry, my daughter. I didn't. Whatever. Her nickname is. I mean, people. I'm like 53, so people in my age would probably get it. But her nickname's 411.
411, like you
Yeah.
where you got the info? She's got the info?
Yes. That's her nickname. It's 411.
You
'cause she's
know-
intel. She's
I
my
don't think
intel.
she can
So,
hear us, but she
And
can hear
she
Ja.
doesn't take shit from anybody.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
she's very loud, very out. She's a helper too.
Hey,
And then
Lisa.
yeah.
Can you hear my co-host here?
Hello.
I
Hi,
cannot. I
Lisa.
only can hear you.
No, it's just you.
Okay.
If she was watching the YouTube live, she'd be able to hear us, obviously. But
Oh, Lisa, do you only have one device right now?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I do.
That's
Oh.
all right.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
I was
got,
listening to her.
Like,
So
yeah.
you just
Come
you
on.
just taught me something, and it's awesome. You know what that is?
What? No,
hi, Gamma.
You don't know what that is?
no.
Okay, can you tell me about your teenager? What's your
She's an
favorite thing about your
artist.
teenager?
She is an artist.
Okay.
Hi, Gamma.
Yeah, she draws. Like when COVID happened, it was like school was out. There was nothing for them to do, and she just started painting on her walls. And I thought that was
Whoa.
like a good outlet for her, because being like COVID messed up her whole high school experience,
Well,
So it really,
so
yeah.
when you say messed up, though, you're implying that something was expected out of it.
No, it just like it affected her emotional, like not
Oh.
being with her friends, not going to school and being in her routine, and having to go to school on the computer, where she was just like, this sucks. Like she
Right.
just didn't like it.
So, Lisa, out of all this life situations and troubles that you're going through, the answer is God. You say you didn't, by God's grace. That's how you get through it. That's it, plain and simple.
And I was just thinking today, even gratitude though. I was just sitting there
That's
today
right.
in like in just a quiet spot and for out of my day, it was like 5 minutes or something, and I was just sitting there going, thank you for my house. Thank you for my children. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Just
That's right.
thanks. Just
So
thanks.
JG says that's awesome. I know you can't hear him, but we
I
are rooting for you. And I'm so
Well-
glad that you have that relationship with God, because it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's taught me a lot, and I'm still learning, and I'm not like I'm not like the perfect mom or have answers, but like
Well, you
I've
better
been
keep
through
working
hell
on
and
it.
back.
Hey, Jaw, if you get a second,
Yeah,
look at
so,
Relaxing
like,
Times comment.
Okay.
Life is heaven or life is hell. I guess it just depends on how you look at it. So, but I appreciate your time, and thank you for letting me share a little bit. But I love
Absolutely.
your
Thank you,
lives.
Lisa.
I love all of you guys.
Thank you so
Tammy,
much.
I love all you guys. You guys, when I found your page, I was like, what the heck?
That's
What?
right.
These are my people. Like, okay, so I'm Lisa Star in the
Oh, I love
chat.
that.
Oh,
Whenever I
what's
do that.
up?
Awesome. I
Okay.
love this.
Another amazing TikTok partner.
Hey, did
Yeah,
Jaw.
I'm down.
Jaw, did you
Thank you.
see
Yeah.
did you see
Thank
what
you,
Relaxing
Lisa.
Time
Yes.
said in the
Thank
comments?
you. Thank you. And have a good
Thank
rest of your
you.
life.
You
Thank
as
I
well.
might join you back. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so what is the comment, please, JG?
It says, I don't like that the number's showing. So the person who calls in, their number's showing.
Well, funny thing you say that is that number is not a real number.
No, the
No,
number from
no,
the
no. The
person
person who
calling.
called was
Right.
showing up.
Accurate number.
Their phone number is not accurate?
Oh, wait.
No, their number is accurate.
Oh, maybe it is. Okay,
So
so
when if you zoom in the web page, so if you answer and zoom in before you pop them up, to where it just shows like the
okie
dial.
dokie. Hold. I don't know how to do that. Hold on.
Like you should be able to zoom in.
Oh, can't you close it out? Would it still have the call open if you close it out?
I don't know.
Or like pull up a different window?
If you close the window, there won't be a window to pop up.
Okay, there we go. I figured it out.
Okay.
Wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, hold on 1 second, please. Hold on 1 second, please.
This is
Well-
pretty cool though. I'm liking this.
Yeah.
Obviously, that person doesn't care.
If you
I
zoom into where it just shows like the phone number.
I
Or like
can't.
1,
It
2,
won't
3,
let
4,
me.
5, 6, 7. Oh, mine does. I don't know.
Sorry, guys. We're having technical
We're
difficulties.
learning.
at the
We're
moment.
learning.
Learning as we go. So bear with
Okay,
us,
so
please.
this person doesn't care about the number, so here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Caller, can you hear me?
What's up? Job bless today.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. We've got a caller, and I want to play a little game with this, please, if I could. So, Mr. Caller, don't tell us your name, but let us know why you called in. I want JG and Cammy. I want to see how long it takes for them to know who this is.
Well, Joe, I don't want to say much. I really don't want to say much. I enjoy your show. I just wanted to call in. It's a great Saturday night. I enjoy your voice. I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're doing the right thing. But
Well,
I just wanted to call in, man, and
Okay,
have a little conversation with you, if that was okay.
yeah. So, JG, Cammy Bell, who is it?
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben. She
Hi,
says.
Ben. Hello, Ben. I didn't know it was Ben.
Rabia is in the TikTok live saying, "Oh my God, I know who that is." Guys,
That's awesome.
Oh
I was trying to
no!
remember
Oh
his
no!
new name on TikTok.
this is too much fun. Okay.
This is exciting.
It's
We're
it's
about
like
to have some. We're about to kick out some motherfucking door tonight,
Okay.
brother.
So, Mr. Ben Matthews, I don't know if that's even his name or not, but I can tell you right now that is his TikTok handle. So, if you ever want to
That's my
check him
name.
out, he's funny, he's fun, and he's kind of a dick. So,
It's even, which
I-
makes
hey,
it that
but-
much better.
Sorry.
no, it really does. It really does. So
Ben's a great guy.
Ben Matthews, go ahead,
Okay.
Ben.
Well, I just want to say, dude, sorry about all the crap the other day, man. I know that was not something I wanted you to be in the middle of, and
Oh,
I'm glad that you.
Dude, I am not worried about that. As a matter of fact, I would love to hear a story of yours about a life challenge and how you had found a way to overcome that challenge.
Well, okay, I have a story. So, okay, in my early 20s, I was highly addicted to the C word. I don't know if you know what the C word is.
Yeah, so you can
Um,
actually say that on YouTube.
On
if
YouTube, you can.
So, I mean, can I say it through here, though? I mean, yeah, so I could say that right now.
Yes, yeah, because we're not too worried
Okay.
about TikTok.
Okay, so I was addicted to cocaine for probably about almost 2 years. You know what I mean? And I've always been addicted to stuff. I was always that guy though. I was totally emaciated, and I was totally white, super pale white. I was doing it every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this is in my early 20s, right? I was even doing wet stuff. I would get wet shit, and I would even try to snort that. And oh God, I mean, what a fucked up deal that was. But anyway, I remember, my dad was taking me to gigs at the time, because he always wanted to come out to the gigs. I remember just one time, I was fed up with myself, and I said, I just broke down to my dad. I said, dude, I just got to tell you, man, I'm addicted to coke, and I'm about to kill myself if I don't get off of it. And he's like, well, it makes sense. And I'm for some reason, dude, just after that, after I broke down to him and kind of just expressed that I was fucking up real bad, it just my mind clicked, and I was like, you know what? No more. And then after that, I quit. But I've always had an addictive personality, and I've always been with people in my life that had really bad habits, man, as far as the women that I chose to allow into my life. One girl that I really loved, a lot, really, I thought I really loved. She was addicted to meth. And I'm not, happy to say that. It's not a good thing. But one thing about that, dude, is after my, stint with that kind of stuff, I did try it one time because she smoked it up a little glass bong. And it was one time we were coming home from the bar, I was all drunk and shit. We were coming home from the bar, and she's smoking it. She'll smoke it and she'll sleep on it, eat on it, just operate on it. You know what I mean? It's it's her ADHD,
So-
medicine.
How did you overcome this challenge?
As far as the coke,
Yeah, your habit that you kick, because from what I can tell, you are not on drugs. I mean, at least
No.
not the ones that you're talking about now.
no, no, sir.
I would be very surprised if you were. So, how did you start saying no? When did you change your mind, and how did you do it?
You know what, dude? I believe that the amount of work that I put into my craft saved my life. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
if I wasn't good at a craft and I didn't get really good at playing the guitar, then I think that I probably would have given into it because I would have been bored. You know what I mean? But there was that is my anchor. That grounds me to earth and makes
So
me go,
you-
you know what?
you're
You have something
actually-
to live for. Don't fuck it up.
You're actually a pretty talented guitar player. That is the craft that you're speaking of, right? That's why you brought that up.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
So, guys, if you're on TikTok, you could find his page, his profile. It's Ben Matthews. You could check out his work.
Actually, I think he just changed it.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh, did you change it, Ben?
No, no, like that's my burner account. Like they, so I was in that other
Got it.
Okay.
room, and like I'm banned on my main account till tomorrow around 10 p.m.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, is there anything else that you want to share before we let you go?
Let me think real quick.
Ben, can you hear me?
He's
Like,
thinking about
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Like something deep or something light? You want something deep or something light?
You know, something short.
Something short.
Look, you're
Well-
putting JG to sleep over here, Ben. That's
Oh,
not
I'm
like
sorry,
it.
dude.
So,
All right, man.
really, Ben, I'm actually really glad that you hopped in, and
This is
I want to
exciting.
thank you for taking your time to share your story. And dude, congratulations, bro.
Good.
Because I can
Well,
relate
I'm
to
doing it.
that, dude. I was drinking. I did both of those things that you spoke about, and that's some tough stuff to get away from. And like we were talking about earlier in the show, being lonely, man, it'll get you to do some silly things, when you're hurt and lonely, sipping on that booze, and next thing you know, you're
Well, okay. So if I could say one short thing,
Yes.
one short thing before
Tell
you,
us,
you know,
and tell us.
like so when it comes down, like I said, like I got healthy, I like got a total diet, only drinking water, not eating processed foods, only eating chicken and fish. I remember I told you about that, and I still like to have like the vice of drinking. So I like to drink. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I do. I'm not like crazy with it, but at the same time, I have a consistency about it to where I can be, like a certain type of person when I'm doing it. But I wouldn't recommend it to people. I wouldn't recommend it to people that get angry easily. They want to go fighting, being Rocky.
Yeah, I get that.
think it
JG,
depends
you
on
got
the
something that you want to say?
I think it depends on the individual. I mean, I know like my father's, he's a drunk and a complete ass. He's not the same person when he's drunk as he is sober.
Right,
But it definitely depends on the individual too.
right.
Like for me, I've told you a 12
It does.
pack lasts me like a month and a half. It doesn't, so it really just depends. I get it. I mean, I've seen people lose themselves in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I get it. Well, Ben, thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you made it on the show. We have to schedule a
Yeah,
full episode with you, buddy.
yeah, dude, absolutely, man. I would love. Yeah,
Wait.
I
Thank you,
I would love
Ben.
to get in there, man.
Yeah, so why don't you? Hey, I got an email. It's justspeakupj@gmail.com. If you
Hold
want
on, let
to
me write that
email
down
me
right now.
something,
One second.
we will schedule it, and we'll get you on there. You could do like a little solo with your guitar. Tell the people a little bit about you.
Can you like repeat that really quick?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's so the show. It's Just Speak Up, and then the
Well, yeah,
letter
I see
J
you on. Okay.
at
Just Speak Up
gmail.com.
Jay.
Just Speak Up J
Gmail.
at gmail.com. Anybody else that wants to do a full episode, if you've got some interesting stuff that you want to talk about, a certain topic, if you sell anything, you have any businesses, and you want to tell the world about it, we are your one-stop shop. And hopefully you want to chant down the system, because that's what I want to do. So, Ben, thank you, bro.
This guy's got the plan. Thank
And
you,
I'm
sir.
looking forward to
I
the
appreciate
Ben
y'all.
Matthews episode, homie.
Thank you, Ben.
Hell yeah,
Bye.
man.
Guys,
man.
everybody
Have a
go
good one.
check out Ben Matthews on TikTok, and he will rock the show. He
We need
does
to
it
set
on
up.
live.
We should set up a Calendly so you can like put in time slots that people can pick,
Yeah,
and you can confirm them.
you actually read my
Oh,
mind there.
that's a good idea.
I'm
I was
loving
just
this
thinking the same
call-in.
thing.
This is awesome.
Yeah, once we get a little bit more experience, we'll find a way to. I don't know if you noticed, I found a way to hide their number.
Yeah, you zoom in.
Yeah,
Right?
just like zooming in.
Yeah, but more importantly, what we really need to do is get it to where you guys can speak to them. How's the comments over here in the YouTube and Facebook?
I mean, I don't know. I could hear him on TikTok, so I don't. If people, the problem is if they're calling, obviously they're not going to be able to hear us through TikTok. and they can't watch us on YouTube, so we would have to figure
No.
something out.
I'm asking if you guys have been
Uh,
following these comments.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
there's a few people from TikTok that I recognize.
My interview. Oh, Divine Gray wants to come on.
Well, Divine, if you've been paying attention to the episode, you should know how. But I would like to take a second to thank all of our potential sponsors who will be reaching out to me, because this could be your slot. For the right price, hit me up. Let's make a deal. I'm in it to
Let's
win it for
do
both
it.
you and me. That could have been your slot. So hit me up, dude. So how was that, guys? How was that?
That was exciting, man. I really like that. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that. It's good.
I like it. You just
It-
gotta tweak it a little bit with the numbers and stuff, but it's
you could always
fun.
you could always do a show with just you and the people calling in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to happen here soon. So
Yeah,
everybody
no
else on
joke.
TikTok, go to my bio. Come check us out on YouTube.
Bye.
Regina, hello. Regina is hi, Cami Bell. She said,
Hi, Regina.
"Yo, the people want to hear Cami
great.
Bell. The people want to hear Cami Bell."
Oh man, I don't know. What do you want me to say? My is
But it
little-
needs planning. Divine Gray, you've got a full episode coming, I'm sure. Now, I will say, as far as planning goes, I don't know how much planning you'll get out of me. So you could come prepared, but I'm going to be winging it, dude. And it's going to be fun. What's up, Sean? Sean is in the house over in TikTok.
Hi, Sean.
What's happening,
Hi,
Sean?
guys. We need to get someone to call in. Come chat with us.
So, okay. So what I was saying before I got interrupted, not rudely, because that was a great couple of phone calls. I, as most, if not all people in the world, have been lied to and beat up by society and the ways that we live as human beings these days. And that's one heck of an obstacle to try to overcome. Like you, man. I mean, rough childhood.
Yeah.
Picked on, beat up, a whole bunch of stuff. Also picked on other people, beat up other people. All those things. But when I look at it now, it's all really just society's burdens that were laid upon me that I had to fight through, and I learned how to do it with the wrong people. So I have personally overcome that in the past, 5-6 years is when I woke up,
Yeah.
and I realized, whoa, they've been lying to us about so much, and this ain't the way to live. So the system, man,
Like for me, the day that I realized that the world wasn't the way that I thought it had been was a game changer. Like for years I thought that every kid went home and got beat by their step parent and or their parents, and for years. So I didn't go to school and tell the teachers. I didn't go to the principal and say stuff was happening because I thought that that's what everybody went through. Like that's so when I came out of it, it was I had no idea what was going on. It was a whirlwind.
some rough stuff people go through, man. And the sad part is, JG, you didn't get it the worst. Meaning there's other people out there that have it so much worse than you did.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Dude, how sad is that, dude?
I can't fathom.
I think-
'cause I went through some tough stuff, but I know
Kinda
there's people that got worse.
Kind of makes you just want to tear up right now thinking that there's somebody in the world dealing with that. Go ahead, Cami Bell.
I was just going to mention that a lot of that stuff is generational trauma. So it's most likely that something that our parents, if you were in a household like that, it's something that they had to go through. because we ultimately somehow, some way, end up showing signs of how we were raised and how it affected us. I think it becomes a big part of us. So
Right.
Generational
I
trauma.
think that's one of the that's one of the things that I think is something that we can definitely work on as individuals and look into our past and try to it's a way to phrase it. I guess just find those gaps and try to connect the dots and make sure that that's not something that you pass on to your children. And you got to. It's about fighting or stopping that trauma before it goes any further, and accepting our parents for. I mean, you can still be mad because obviously growing up with a childhood like that, it's not something that you can just easily overcome or forgive. But I think it's easier when you realize that they're just as human as we are. And I think a lot of us hold our parents sometimes on a pedestal. And so when they hurt us, it hurts more because they're supposed to be the ones that care for us. And
Well,
so
some would say,
realizing that hurt people hurt people.
yeah, some would
Go
say
ahead.
that those are the people that mess us up the most in life is our parents.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know, man, because I see both
I'm
sides of it,
sorry, I
right?
didn't catch that.
Uh-oh, is Cammy Bell having issues again?
Are you getting delayed, Cammy?
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, my mom
Sorry,
was on both
guys. You
sides
guys
of it,
are
I think. Yeah,
distorted.
yeah, it's okay, Cammy. Just bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Cammy.
She gone.
She'll be
So,
back. There she
um,
is.
where were we? This is beautiful, guys. Oh, thank you, Divine. Thank you for holding this space, going to help so many with healing. God bless.
That is so
Yeah.
sweet. Fine, thank you.
Well, I mean, hopefully she's right.
Yeah.
Hopefully we are able to help people because, I mean, that's my ultimate goal.
Right.
None of this means anything to me if we're not helping people.
That's the whole purpose of the show.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose. And not only is that the purpose of the show, but it's to encourage other people to want to help others, right? Because, man, imagine what we could do together. You know, like
Right.
really.
We listen. I think that that's one thing that we do is we listen. I mean, whether we care or not might be a different story, but we listen to what you have to
Right.
say.
Yeah.
It just depends on the topic.
Whether we care or not. I'm actually glad you brought that up because so it's a weird care, not care.
Right.
Because there's so much that people would think that I was a dick when I said I don't care. But I'm probably one of the most caring people in all of the world.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how you would measure such a thing, but I can tell you that I am willing to give up my life to help others.
Yeah.
So, but then again, you cry around about your day. I don't know how much I want to.
I'm so sorry that you spilt your cereal this morning. That is
Yeah, there's people that haven't
a tough
eaten
life.
today. So yeah, exactly. So hopefully we get one more caller. We are boiling down to the end of this, guys. If you're on
This has been
TikTok,
exciting, man. We're learning some new things, and even me.
Yeah.
Look what
so
Divine
Divine Grace says, "I care too much. Sometimes it's not always healthy. I am willing to as well, Ja."
I think that there's a point where it's not healthy for people.
Yeah, but you know, I tell you right now, I cry for my people every day. And when I say that, man, like every day I think about somebody that's not been invited to what this earth has to offer, meaning the water, the plants, the land, like being able to just eat freely and live freely. Like that's not being offered to some people.
Right.
Some people, because they haven't figured out how to live in this system or choose not to, they don't have money and they go without. And none of us chose this. We
Right.
were all born into this system, you know? So, um, every day, man, I cry for my people. I wonder, hey, how can I help? And then again, you look at the other side of it, and who am I to think somebody needs help? Well, I guess obviously if they don't have food and water, they need help, right?
Well, like for an example, I remember I was with my uncle and there was a homeless guy that lived under a bridge near a shop downtown, and he picked him up and brought him back to his house to get him some food and stuff. And he came in the house, had a sandwich, but he was extremely uncomfortable the whole time. You could tell he didn't want to be there. Sometimes, people have accepted what they have and are grateful for it and are uncomfortable going beyond. I don't even know how to explain it. Like the experience that it was odd to me because he brought him into his house, fed him, but he didn't want to be there. Like you just tell he didn't feel
So,
comfortable.
okay, now I get that, right? Because not everybody wants to live in a house or any of that. But what I'm talking about is not having food, water, and access to build something that they actually want without the threat of it being taken from them or destroyed or
Right.
whatever. So honestly, dude, I could like if it was warm enough wherever I go, I don't need a house, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Although
100%.
although I do spend a lot of time at my house,
You
and
could build yourself a house, get you a generator like Lucky.
yeah, oh yeah, dude, yeah, like lucky. So if you're just tuning in, guys, Just Speak Up is the show. If you want to be on it tonight, you can call in. We're having a special call in night, and if you have any hardships that you've dealt with in life and you were able to overcome it, we'd like to hear your story. You can call us 707-836-3553. If you're in YouTube, you can see, or YouTube and Facebook, you could see the banner going across the bottom. If you're on TikTok, come hit my bio, find the YouTube, and come check us out. We are preparing for the slight possibility that TikTok gets shut down, so you can come subscribe to my
It's true.
YouTube and find us with these lives. So just remember, TikTok still has a possibility of shutting down. And if you don't want to miss these lives, come to my YouTube and
Yeah.
subscribe, guys.
Do it.
Also, I want to encourage you to chase your dreams. You're going to hear me say this all the time in this live. Chase your dreams, have some goals. If you really think you can accomplish it, you really can. And I would encourage you to just speak up, ask people for help. You know, let the world know who you are and what you're about. Don't be afraid to tell them, man. If you're a rapper, you need to walk around with that head high and bust those flows, man, and tell the world, or else you're not a rapper. You're a phony. You're a fake.
You're a big fat phony.
So you gotta, get it how you live it is the saying, right? You're gonna get it how you live it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, be here or don't be here, but we're here. We're here for you.
So I dislike asking for help was said, and I went through that stage.
Mm.
I went through that stage. You know what? I thought about this, JG.
What's that?
If I'm willing to do the things that I'm willing to do to help people, that means there's other people out there that are as well. And not only am I willing to, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. I want to help you to the best of my ability to get you what you want, your true heart's desire. I'm not talking about some silly car or something. I'm talking about you being able to live the life that you want. You can get
Right.
your own car.
So for me it's like I'm here to help be someone to listen or give advice. But I'm also honest. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and fork over a bunch of money that I don't have.
I will.
This guy will.
All the money that I don't have, you can
Yes.
have.
You can have every dollar that he doesn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm always here to listen. I mean, I can't promise that I'll care, but I'll at least be able to get you to somebody who does.
This guy's
It
been hanging
depends.
around me too
It
long.
depends on the discussion because there's certain things I can't help with. Like I
Right.
see people that have severe anxiety and depression. I've never experienced it, so I can't understand it.
So
I would love to help you find the right sources.
let's
You know what I mean?
let's say you have $1 million, JG.
Yeah.
How much are you going to share that with other people?
I don't know. I have no idea.
How about you, Cammy Bell? We got
Can you
Mr.
repeat the
Stingy
question?
over here. If you had $1 million, how much of that would you share with other people?
Mm,
Besides the obvious 100%, and if you don't understand how that comes about, go ahead and ask.
what? I just got back. What are you guys talking about?
Scooby says not a dime. Damn, Scoob, that's
I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know. I've never had that situation.
I've never even thought about how much what I would.
well.
do
You
with
better
that
start thinking about it because that money's
What would
coming,
you
guys.
do? What would
That
you
money-
do?
I'd probably buy like a big chunk of land and rescue a shit ton of animals.
Dude, with $100 grand, where are you buying it? Antarctica. You know. So
Wait, you said 100 grand?
yeah. Oh no! I said $1 million. My bad.
You
Oh,
said
$1 million.
I was thinking. Okay,
a
so
big
where that
difference.
$100 grand came from for me, was first of all, I'd give that away like immediately. I'd figure out who and where and how, like at least that 10% going, and then that other 900, I would invest it into more possibilities to help other people. So I would probably, have some sort of facility where people could come and get like clothes and water or something. And I'd probably start off by, reaching out to organizations that might have a back room that would be really cheap or even free. Just because I don't really need, our 900,000 isn't that much. You know what I mean? And I got to make sure that I'm making more so that way I can help more.
Right.
Right.
So, I would start going down that route and figuring out how to just.
I think I would invest 20% into launching like a nonprofit or something for something that I really feel adamant about.
Oh, we're getting there. Don't trip. I definitely have some plans in motion, ideas and thoughts. So my goal with all of this, and especially this overcoming life stories today, is to say, hey man, I've been there. JG's been there. Cammy Bell's been there. You might not hear all of our stories tonight, but we're finding a way to overcome it. And if you're going through a hard time, there's people out there that have been through it like you, and you can do it. Like, I don't know about these two, but I am living proof. If you want to change your life, you could just look at me. You would have told me I was growing these things 10 years ago. I would have told you crazy. And then look at me now. Look at me now.
Are you getting paper?
I'm working on it. That's coming.
That is coming.
That's definitely coming.
It's going to happen.
Okay, so one more caller, guys. Let's go. Let's
see.
get one more caller to share.
I'll message the number again.
Regina is absolutely awesome, guys. If you are watching this on YouTube or Facebook, or if you're listening to this on Spotify, go check out TikTok. You got to see Regina O'Donnell. You will find her on TikTok lives, chatting and sharing awesome points of views. Dude,
She's amazing.
yeah, Regina is
Regina.
definitely got a big heart, dude. Big heart. Always, from what I know of, spreading some positivity, some love, And right now, she's definitely showing me love right now on my TikTok. So, Ja_bless_I is my YouTube. It's my TikTok. You could find me on both. What about you, JG? Tell us about you and where we can find you.
You can find me at JG's Lounge, at JGS Lounge on all social media platforms. That's including YouTube. You can also email me at jukeboxginger88@gmail.com, whether you want to be a podcast guest, whether you have an idea for a podcast and want to launch it, or you just have questions or want somebody to talk to. Just shoot me an email.
So I will say that every time that I go to search JG's Lounge, I find it much easier when I type in Jukebox Ginger. So either one works if you're
Yeah.
searching and you're looking for JG.
Yep.
Jukebox Ginger is what I have to type in. And I'm always looking for this dude. I'll tell you why. Maybe another time. Cammy Bell,
Yes.
where can we find you?
Good question. So I recently linked my YouTube to TikTok, and I'm just Cammy Bell at Cammy Bell and TikTok. Yeah.
So is
At
it
CAM.I.
KAMEE?
It's
No.
at CAM.I.BEL.E. That's a lot of dots.
There's a lot of dots in there. Can I hear those dots one more time?
Yeah, of course. It's CAM.I.BEL.E.
Oh boy, that sounds amazing. And if you need to, guys, you can look right here below my fingers and you can see it at jaw_bless_I. And the same thing for Jukebox Ginger and Cammy Bell.
That's right. That's right.
That's right, because today we gonna change the world. So, JG,
Yes.
have you ever been able to help somebody get out of a tough life situation?
I had a difficult time getting myself out of one. I've given guidance to people. I can't say that it was successful, but I have tried. I definitely went through a tough one of my own. So, I mean, I definitely am somebody that can relate. Maybe not with exactly what you're going through, but as far as difficulty and depth of it, I can listen and I can give
So,
advice.
for those on Spotify who can't see this, I just changed the view, and now there's a big purple ball in front of JG's head, and it's kind of funny because
It is.
he was kind of set to the side earlier, but when I did the last
I'm a
view,
cyclops.
he had to go to the middle. And now I'm messing with him.
You know what I can do though? I can do this. I can just.
Ooh, there it is. Okay. So tough stuff. Okay, Chelsea, I know you see us on TikTok. Go to my bio, come into the YouTube, and check out the phone number. We're going to wait for your call. We want to hear about a tough story that you've had to deal with and how you were able to overcome it. Can we see him somewhere? Where do you want to see, and who is it that you want to see? Wooden?
Yeah, Chelsea, call us.
So I would like to know, Cammy Bell, are you on TikTok?
No, but I can be.
JG is, right, JG?
I am.
Right now, are you in Jaws Live?
I am right now.
You are. Did you just come in? Oh, Cammy just came in.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I popped back out. There we go. Now I'm back in.
Okay. That's awesome. So I was just, honestly, I was curious,
JG,
but the
just
room
see
is
it.
actually, it's still got, what, 15 people in
I'm
the
surprised.
TikTok.
It says GG just seeing if he is viable to others.
If he is viable to others.
So you know what we would be able to do too is people would be able to follow you like easier if we put you up in the guest box. But anyways, that's just something that I would say if you guys want to do.
Visible. Gotcha.
I invited you, and if not, don't worry about it.
Are you inviting me on there?
I invited
what's-
both of you.
I'm not going to pop on right now. Actually, I'll do it. There we go. Hopefully it won't mess with the
Hello?
audio.
Well, what I just did so that they could still hear me is I turned down the volume on my phone.
Okay.
I don't
So
think
now
this is gonna
everybody
work.
on
Why is that?
everybody on why?
Well, no. Okay. Well, can can the people on TikTok hear me? Is that what you're trying to do, just to get them to hear me?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you right now turn down the volume on your phone, they
Mhm.
will hear you, but you won't hear us. So that way
There
there's
you
no
go.
echo.
Got it. Okay.
So we're doing big things over here, guys. We're learning this whole thing.
happening,
And
buddy?
guys, if you want your own TikTok, I mean your own podcast, look, we'll help you with that.
It's true.
Just a small fee. We could talk about that when we do. We might even do it for free, depending on your situation.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to, look into your tax refunds for the last 3 years. We're gonna need your social. We're gonna need your bank account, and then
Actually, yeah. First
No,
and last
there's me
name,
too.
last
your
4
AT,
years.
your ATM card, your PIN number, and your account balance.
Ooh, jaw.
So Divine Gray says that would be amazing. What would be amazing, Divine Gray?
Giving
we
us
were-
all your information? That would
Yeah,
be amazing.
yeah. Or did you want help starting your
Everyone,
own
get your pens
podcast?
ready.
She'd
She
probably
said,
just give us all of her debt.
Yeah, no,
First
trust
one,
me,
no problem.
nobody wants mine. Let me tell you.
You guys can have my social. I promise you, you would not want it.
Exactamente.
Does
Well,
anybody
guys?
have theirs memorized?
What?
Yeah.
You are
Their
what?
social. Their socials.
Yeah, I do.
Bank account numbers, driver's license, all that stuff memorized.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me
Hmm.
too.
Yeah, right,
I've
John.
got it
Wednesday
all
on TikTok, they said we're
memorized.
echoing.
TikTok,
Uh-oh.
we're
Says
echoing.
we're all echoing. It's probably because they're hearing. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, I
I've
know
got my
why.
I've got my earbuds
You know
in.
what? I muted the mic. How about that?
That's why. That's exactly why.
I muted the mic, so
Yeah.
they can still hear us from your computer.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So just
Right.
mute the mic, Cammy.
So as long as your guys' sound is coming from your headphones, it shouldn't echo.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that better, everybody?
'Cause
JG
today
is
we
good
gonna
now.
change the world.
See, we're learning things today. We've learned a lot today. It's
Because
great.
today we gonna change the world.
Our vibes
That's
are lame.
right.
Titus, get out of
So
here. Negativeness.
Jaw, no echo, says Wooden. So I gotta say real quick to everybody on TikTok, thank you. Thank you for being in this live right now. Oh, hey, Cammy Bell, you could even put your camera on TikTok.
Yeah, I just had it on. Did you see that?
I
Yeah, I
didn't. I didn't.
No?
So, okay, so what
on.
we have figured out is how to connect all of these things together, and we're doing it for free. Guys, I really can't say it enough. The point of this podcast is to build relationships with other people and help you just speak up. So if you need a podcast, hit us up. We
Do
will help
it.
you. We can help you get all this stuff started. If you got dreams that you're chasing, we are stronger together. Come check us out. Cammy Bell,
Yes.
is it okay to talk about, because I've heard you say it over the air before, how you overcame the fear of speaking?
Well, I mean, it's still not completely gone.
Well, you're here with us now.
I am, but it's still it's still difficult for me to fully express myself
Right.
when I know I'm being watched. But yeah, no, I think that your live has definitely helped, because I couldn't picture myself being on a live podcast. If you would ask me like early December, I would have been like, heck no.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was a lot about getting comfortable with you guys. And it's not really a big deal, but my mind makes it out to be. And so I guess just exposure. And I mean, I've been on your live for every night almost for the past 3 months.
Honestly, it kind of makes me a little sad that we had to add in the almost.
Why?
Because when we first did the episode, these podcasts, it was every night. Actually, I still don't think you've missed a night.
I did. I missed a couple.
I think you
I kn-
popped in a couple on those nights.
I know the one that I missed was when I called it the science project. You know, the little the
Oh yeah,
oil.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there that night.
At all?
At all.
How dare you?
I
Oh
needed
my
a break,
goodness.
man.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. I'm getting yelled at by my children.
Aw.
I gotta go see what's going on.
How dare you go tend to your
Have a good
family?
day, G.
Hey, this has been a hell of an episode. It's been so much fun learning. Like, I'm learning stuff, and I've been doing this for years. So this is so exciting. Kind of see where
Awesome.
things are going.
It's really cool. Thanks for
JG,
joining us.
thanks for joining us here on Just
Yeah, of
Speak
course,
Up. Thank
man.
you for everything that you've done helping us.
Of course.
Yeah, your
That's
kids
what
are
I'm here
lucky to
for.
have a dad like you, my friend.
I'm lucky to have friends like you guys.
Aww.
So
Hey,
we'll be
and
in
we're
touch.
just getting started, bro.
That's right.
We
That's
are
right.
just getting started.
All right. Hey, I'll see you guys in a little bit, I'm sure. So thanks. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Well, Cammy Bell, here we are. Just me and you.
Just us. How's that soundboard working for you? You getting it? Keep that as a yes. Chelsea hasn't called in yet?
Not yet. Bear Whisperer is in the house. Chelsea is in the house. Divine Gray is in the house. We've got who else? Ernest is in the house. Those are just a few people on the YouTube and Facebook. If we go over here to Twitter, we've got Sean Lenahan in the house. We've got Titus in the house. We've got Wooden in the house. We've got Candled Wildflower. Man, I could go on and on. So I just want to say thank you.
Chelsea's getting her groove on at the karaoke bar. So
That's
she's
awesome.
about to sing.
That's awesome.
Aw.
This is really, I'm so glad, Cammy Bell, that you decided to join Just Speak Up. So a little background and to stay kind of on topic. One of the hurdles that I've overcome, or one of the life hardships that I've overcome, is knowing. So the fear of not getting what I want. So okay, I've always wanted to help people, and I've always wanted to do big things, right? But there came a point in time where society told me I had to get a job and pay the bills and have a career and get a retirement. And then I started going down this path, like, going to work every day, not worrying about what other people are going through. And then I eventually, went down the wrong path. But I finally realized now, like, yo, I'm doing it right now. We got 20 people here hanging out with us, and we have found a way to unite to help each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's the goal. So that's the cool thing that TikTok has done. And then now we're doing it on YouTube and Facebook as well. And we have found beautiful people that care.
Yeah, isn't it great?
It really is. It really is. And the coolest thing is the more we invite them, the more they come.
Yep.
There's no shortage of people that would join us on this show. I'll tell you right now, because they're all willing. So you guys look like you've been doing this for years.
Aww, that's sweet, Divine. Thank you.
Well, it's only been a couple of months, and I will say that one of the things that really encouraged me and motivated me to invite Cammy was a comment, and I don't even remember who it was, but they said that we made a good team. So I know you remember that, right?
Mm-hmm. We actually got a couple of those. We got one in the comments, in the chat, and then somebody that was up on the panel that was chatting with us, and I think you dropped all of us at one point, like you know how to do, and she came back up, and I think I had stayed on. I don't remember exactly, but she came back up at one point and said that she really enjoyed the connection that we had and the way that we communicate with each other. And so
Yeah,
it was cool to see that like other people would pick up on that.
I definitely did, and I've told you multiple times, even though people didn't really understand what I meant. I know, I think you specifically know what I'm talking about as far as
Yeah,
that comment that one night.
right.
But even then, before that, I told you I like your style. I liked how you were laid back. You know, you didn't really talk much, but when you did, it was perfect. So, um, Divine Grace says this energy is exactly what I need right now. And
Aw.
and I hope there's more people that are feeling that because look, Divine, you are divine as you know, hence your name, I'm sure. But dude, you can do it. You know, whatever you want to do. If you need to put down that bottle, you can do it. You know, if you want to stop doing those, those bad things, dude, hey, we are here to help. That's rough stuff.
But
Hey,
I
though,
think it's important to remember that like not so sometimes people feel that their problems aren't worthy of attention or help because it's not somebody going through, it's not like an addiction, right? And I think that they we have to keep in mind that there are people that have smaller problems that don't necessarily to them, it isn't, it's not like if there were quote unquote worse things to go through than others. I think that they should feel validated that their issues are worthy of help as well if they feel that they need it and that they're willing to reach out, if that makes
so,
sense.
you know, it does make sense. And you called them, I think, little issues. And sometimes those little issues are the biggest issues that we really have,
Right.
you know? But
Yeah.
I'd say that one of the ways that I have overcome that is breaking down the little details in my life that I could work on. You know, just the me stuff, like how I talk, how I treat people. You know, I'm
Hmm.
sure I do curse, but I try not to. And it goes back to what I was
Yeah.
saying at the beginning about society and teaching you wrong and everything. But, you know, I'm really trying to work on those little things because overall it makes me a better human being. And then I'm able to conquer these other tasks when I'm able
Hmm.
to work on those slight little details um, and put them into action. Not to mention, yo, it is so hard to change habits, to, change
Yeah,
your
it
life.
is.
So start with the small things, man, because
Yeah,
those big
absolutely.
things are tough and you can't worry about a week from now. I mean, don't get me wrong, work hard and plan for it, but yo, today is tough enough. Today is tough enough. So work on the little things, man. And you know what? That's all I can say. That's what I do.
And I think that's why they say that we have to start with ourselves first, because until we can feel okay with the way that we interact with the world and the way that we choose to show up for people or just life in general, unless we feel okay, we can't really go out and do good for others. I mean, you can, but there's always hang ups, right? So that those are the little things, that the little roadblocks that come along the way, where will make you take a few steps back to focus on something that you quite didn't see.
Yeah. Like those, what do you call it when you have a traumatic session in life and you don't really realize it, but it's still affecting the way you act and what you're doing with your life.
Right. Like past traumas.
Past traumas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Divine Grace says, tired of running in lives, time to focus on me. I don't get that.
Let me see if I can see
I
it.
don't get it. Sorry.
Tired of running in lives. Oh, I think it like TikTok lives.
TikTok Live.
Maybe?
Oh. I'd like to take a moment to let all the people out there know that if you are interested in sponsoring this live or being a part of it, you can hit me up at justspeakupj@gmail.com, or you could even call this number that's going across the bottom, 707-836-3553. I am looking to create income with these podcasts so I can help more people. So if you have some ideas, hit me up. So, Cami Bell, what were we just talking about? Because I had something cool to say.
About the way that Sean put it, we have to fill our cups before we pour into somebody else's.
Hmm.
So yeah, taking care of ourselves before we can go out
So,
and try to. I mean, I
does
think
that,
it. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I kind of want to rephrase that because it makes it sound like you can't do something until you feel that you're perfect for the job, and I don't want it to sound that way because it shouldn't be something that holds you back until the perfect time. I think that's what you would call a procrastinator, which I think I am. But so I know that very well. But I think that it maybe going into it knowing that if you do come across a roadblock, not to necessarily just jump the hurdle and try to get past it without reviewing why that roadblock was there in the first place.
So,
Taking time to evaluate the moments that are tough.
going back to what you said about filling your cup to fill somebody else's.
Yeah, Sean said that
So
in TikTok.
working on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which truly, I do believe the best thing someone can do for themselves is work on the inside of themselves, which is their spiritual essence, right? So I think that's the best thing one can do for the world, at least starting there. So it brings me back to that other, what is it? As within, so without?
As above, so below.
No, within and without.
I think that's a part of it. If you
Is
read the
it
entire little paragraph or
entirety of
whatever.
it? Yeah,
Entirety.
I don't know nothing about that. But it's really actually so true about working on yourself to fix your life. I get that, we're in a material world and we collide with others and we have these society rules and Earth's rules that we have to live by. But, you can create such a better life by just doing the small things from within, and then it pours out into the world. So dig deep, guys. Find that love and share it. Share it with the world, or at least TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at jaw_bless_I.
I love how you threw that in there.
I got to, man. I got to. Look, like Cami Bell says, don't wait for something to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. Look, if you're on a live and your screen keeps popping into your dresser behind you and it bugs you, get over it. Okay? Get over it. It's just a dresser. Everyone has one. So what if mine isn't as cool as yours? I don't care. So,
That's right.
oh, dude, I just got a glowing jellyfish.
Oh, I see it.
Dude, TikTok is
Aw.
showing love. And guess who it was? None
I
other
don't
than
know.
Sean Lenahan. Guys, look, TikTok is so cool. Look, all this social media stuff is so cool. I would suggest putting your TVs in the trash can and picking up your phone or your computer, your laptop, and come checking out TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. There's so many of us out here that are just trying to help one another. And it's cool, man. It's cool. Uh, so
Yeah, it really is. It's exciting.
what was I saying before this?
Before the jellyfish, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
Got distracted by the jellyfish.
jaw_bless_I. That's exactly what I was saying. And don't wait until everything's perfect to chase your dreams, guys. Just do it. Okay. Look, that's actually another hurdle, dude. These stories, where do they just keep coming from nowhere? I didn't even realize I had so many. So, another obstacle in life. I've been working on public speaking. I've been working on articulating my speech. I've been working on so much. And I always had this idea to start a podcast or go in front of a stage and talk to people. And I started to realize, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I need to just do it, dude. Just do it. Just speak up. So what did I do? I hit that little plus button on TikTok and I went to town. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. And guess what?
What? Tell us.
I met Double X.
You met a lot more people than Double X.
I sure did. Cammy Bell is amazing. So yeah. Now I am doing it all. And I have the podcast and I have the TikTok live. And then I also do presentations at many schools, all the way from 5th grade up to 12th grade. You know, I constantly give presentations at my job. I coach soccer. So all of these things have to do with my voice, and just me as a human being. And that's how I want to live my life, right? Like I want to find a way to, you know, create a living off of doing these types of things. So it's really fun. It's amazing. So don't wait till it's perfect, guys, because it's never going to be perfect.
I honestly think that our voice is the strongest power that we have, other than love, of course, but as something that you can use to just, I mean, it's just endless, the possibilities. You can use it for, people have used it to change the world, and it just,
To change the world. Yeah, no, I get that. And that's what it was that made me want to do this. Because, look, if you just speak up, right? Just like it says, just speak up. You are already changing the world. Not to mention, everything we do is communication. Humans communicate with everything that they come into contact with. Pretty much, right? At least every living organism on the earth or every living being. That's how we get our jobs,
hey,
right?
I communicate with the trees all the time.
Dude, that's right, dude. So everything stems from this mouthpiece or these ear holes, right? Like whatever we're taking in. Now, it's a different story for deaf and blind people, but they're still communicating with human beings in a different way.
Like telepathically.
Or, you know, who knows? So, I heard this phone call where this lady calls into a radio show, Brooke and Jubal. I listen to Brooke and Jubal, and they're funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it was Brooke and Jeffrey. I don't know. It was one of these shows. And she emailed them and said, yeah, my neighbor doesn't like me. I don't know why. He's so mean to me. He slams the door in my face. I made him cookies. He broke my dish in front of me on his porch. I walked up to him. He just walked away, didn't say anything. So she calls him and he answers the phone and she's like, oh, I'm your neighbor. Whoop, 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 whoop. And he's like, oh, hey, it's nice to meet you, you know? And she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to say it. Why don't you like me? And he's like, what do you mean? I don't even know you. She's like, well, I've waved to you and you don't wave back. I walked up to you at your house and you just went inside and just slammed the door in my face. So I even brought you cookies and left them on your porch and you just stomped on him and broke it. And then he just starts busting up laughing, dude. And he's like, I think there's a misunderstanding here. And she's like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? That's so mean. And he's like, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation. He goes, I don't know how to tell you this. So I'm blind. I'm
What?
blind, is what he said. So all this time she's been waving to him. Yeah.
But why would he throw her dish?
What?
Why would he throw the dish?
No, he stomped on it. Remember? He
Oh.
stomped on it. That's because he didn't see it. She put it on the ground on his porch. He's blind. He can't see that.
Oh, got it. I thought you said that she handed it to him and he just threw it down and stomped on it.
No. Oh
Aw.
man. So
See,
anyways,
it's about
communication.
communication.
It's big. It's huge.
Oh man.
Fun stuff, Cammy Bell. Fun stuff. So, well, I guess we could wrap this one up unless you have a burning desire.
No, I really enjoyed this one. I liked having the callers.
You liked having the
I-
callers? Well, I would encourage
Yeah.
everybody who's watching this not during live, keeping the number, sending us email. Like, we are actually interested. Now, look, please don't just send me an email and say, hey, I want to be on your show just because. Like, look, I get it. Let's figure out a way, but come with a topic. Come with some fire. Come bringing value to the podcast, and we will definitely set you up. So the way I'm going to organize the people coming in is on the desire that I have to speak with them. And look, if you have a story that's kind of and somebody else comes in and they're just like, yeah, guess who I'm going to choose. So look, when you send that email, make it interesting. Send a little clip of a video, even if you want. But we actually do want to tell the world about you, your dreams, your goals, your businesses, whatever it is.
We sure do.
Any ideas, Cammy Bell, for the next episode? You want to tell the people, or are we just going to leave it a mystery?
Oh, let's leave it a mystery for now.
Let's leave it a mystery, yeah. We definitely have a lot of things in the works. We're learning, we're growing, and it's really fun, guys.
Yeah, it definitely is. I want to thank everyone that was either watching on YouTube or Facebook. Where all is this? Spotify, TikTok. I don't know where else you have it posted, but I mean, reading your comments is really awesome, and knowing that you guys are here and supporting us and getting to come on and say what you have to say as well. It's great. So thank you all.
Yeah, so I must say that I am blown away by the amount of love that I've received from the people on TikTok and the people that have come into these lives and just shown support and encouraged us. So, I mean, think about it, Cammy. Without all of those words of encouragement, we wouldn't be doing this.
Right. I mean, I think we would. It would just be a little harder and a little more. You want to feel like you're reaching people, and
Right.
It's good to see that people are hanging out and listening.
That immediate satisfaction.
Yeah. Aw.
Yeah, look at that. Janet is showing some love. So, guys, Janet Rogers is on TikTok. If you guys want to follow her, it's Janet500. I really can't say enough about Janet. She has supported us. I have been just scrolling through my For You page, and all of a sudden I come across a live and Janet's in there, and she's telling people about Just Speak Up and how Cammy Bell and dude, I mean,
Really?
that
I
probably
didn't know that. That's so sweet.
that's probably one of the I don't have like a highest compliment, but on the level of compliments, like the highest that it could be, that's where that one stands. Like that's where that one's at. Is like it doesn't get higher than that. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Janet's great.
Janet is. Janet, 500. So, all right, guys, I think we're
Ja,
done here. Go
can
ahead.
you before we leave, can you say the website again? Or I'm sorry, not the website, the email?
Yeah,
Email address?
so it's going to be Just Speak Up, just like the show, j@gmail.com. Oh, I should make another one. Oh, I know. Ooh, I got an idea.
We'll figure it out. You're still
It's
tweaking, guys, so
Yeah. So one more comment. Bear Whisperer says it's nice hearing from real everyday people and how they see life.
it really is.
Yeah, Bear. I have to remember that sometimes, and I'm really glad that you said that, and actually that I took the time to put this comment up for myself to read boldly right in front of me because I gotta remember I'm just a common man. There's nothing more that I want, and there's nothing more that than I really am. Like I'm not really more than that. So it's okay. And when I come in here, I don't have to try extra hard to make this show or whatever, but rather just be that common man that I am. So, dude, thank you for that comment. That actually really does help.
Yeah, thank you, Bear.
That was a good one. That was a great way to end the live here on YouTube.
I agree.
Cammy Bell, as always, dude, I love hanging out with you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Yeah, I really enjoy being here too. Thank you for having me on here.
Yep. Well, alrighty. And we'll sign off. One
Hey,
love, y'all.
everyone.
Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed.
Thanks for
One
joining us.
love.